Steve and Alex, welcome back to Life in Blocks. My name is Wild Ones, and as you can see, I've done a few things over here with the village. Added a couple buildings actually, and it did some modifications to the house we built last time. Let's go take a look at that and see what you think. All right, so the main thing that I did with the house here is that I added some overhang on the roof. You can see over here. I went ahead and kept for now the dark oak planks, and the more I look at it, if I come back over here, the more I look at it, the more I think I like it. So, unless I just get an overwhelming um, comments otherwise, I think we're going to go ahead and go with that. But other buildings will probably look somewhat different. The other thing is that I added this building, which is the vanilla MPC blacksmith shop, reconstructed almost exactly. There's nothing in the chest, but um, it's unfortunate that there's not a dark oak pressure plate to put there, but you go with what you got. The one thing that I'm going to change, the only thing that's really different apart from the color of wood, is that I added a couple torches to keep spawning down. And the other thing is that at some point I'm going to replace this with an actual anvil. Um, I've always felt that that's supposed to represent an anvil, but it was added before there were anvils in the game, so I believe I'm going to replace that with an actual anvil. And in the interest of full disclosure, guys, I should let you know, if you recall, there is a little bit of a lava lake down here, and I've borrowed some of the lava from it. But I was standing the other day here on the edge and looked away from my screen for a moment to look up how to build this thing. And when I came back, I was dead because a zombie had come out of the forest there and knocked me into the woods or into the lava. So I lost some of my equipment. I didn't lose it all, but I did lose my sword, my axe, and both my shovels, as well as my boots. Um, but I've spent some time replacing the items that I lost. I think I've recreated them as exactly as I could before. There may be some things that are a little bit different, but yeah. The sword this iron sword I've got in my hand here, guys. Uh, I enchanted that with Bane of Arthropods 4, and the reason for that is that I did come down here to the spider spawner, and I'll show you this. I was looking for an alternate way to get some experience, and hoping that the spider spawner, you can see I've enclosed everything in, and I added this little stand port right here. Half slabs here to allow experience to come through. And the way I've been doing this is just standing here, and the spiders like to, when they see me, they like to jump up here in this corner. So I just stand here and wait for them to collect a little bit. So new ones spawn, they push over any that are just kind of standing there, and then they climb up here and stand right here in the corner. And then I'll use this Bane of Arthropods sword on them and kill them. Because it's got mending on it, the durability is not really an issue. So I did build this all the way down, or quite a ways down. Looks like we've got a visitor here. I did build it quite a way down. and had them dropping down here originally, but spiders like to grab hold of walls and they don't fall and drop very well, so it was marginally effective, but a little bit of hassle there with that. And I thought, and then plus I had to keep running up and down because that's too low and they don't spawn while I'm down there. So um, I kept, oops, you can't, if you do get too close, you can get hit. Um, I put that floor down there just below these guys to keep them up here. I thought this might be a little more efficient, and it does okay. I do use quite a bit of experience trying to keep this sword full blown, but it does a decent job of giving me enough experience. If you can see, I've got 62 levels right now, and I'm probably going to move that stair. The problem is right now that does not give me a way to get down there and collect the drops. So I'm probably going to do something different. This is more or less temporary and probably will not be my long-term solution, but it's what I have for now. So it does a decent job. I'm probably just going to keep this sword down here. All right, so that's not really what I wanted to do with you today. Actually, what I want to do, let me just make sure, yeah, I've got some. What I want to do is take a trip to the Nether, see if I can find a Nether fortress, and get some blaze rods because I want to brew some potions. Wow, a little bit of lag. I want to brew some potions of weakness because the thought occurred to me it may be easier to um, it may be easier to cure zombie villagers than it would be to haul zombies all the way across from that village that I located. So that's my plan. I'm pretty sure I'm in for a long haul trying to find a fortress. I've done a little bit of looking around and I haven't seen any close. Um, so I don't really know the best way to go. I think what I'm going to do is try and get up to the top of these areas here and see if I can figure out the best place to go. Um, Probably going to have to do some tunneling through the Nether. So not going to not going to bore you guys with most of that. But if something interesting happens, I will definitely let you guys back in for that part of the adventure. I have no... Well, let's see if I can go collect that. Hopefully there's a tier up there. Just need to be careful if I hit a lava pocket or someplace where lava is, it's going to come down really quick. So I'm always a little cautious when I tunnel upwards like this in the Nether, um, even at an angle. It's always risky. And I hear another ghast. So well, there's the experience orbs over there. See, did I get anything? No, doesn't look like it. All right. Well, guys, I think from here the best thing. Oh, that's where the drops went. I see gunpowder, but I don't see a tier. So. All right. So from here, let me just pick a direction, start going. I'm probably, in order to get over these lava lakes, which I think are kind of all around, I'm probably just going to start tunneling. And I'm kind of hoping that I'll hit enough quartz along the way that I'll be able to keep my pick in relatively good shape. So here we go. Okay guys, I had some problems with my recording there. I got all the way to the fortress, did some exploring, and then headed all the way back. Got lost quite a bit. And then when I got ready to edit this video, I realized that none of that footage actually got recorded. So I think I'm going to take some of this cobblestone, head into the Nether, and see if I can mark my path a little bit better. That way you've got something to look at. You'll kind of get an idea for where it's going, and in the long run, I will have a much better path that I can follow. It'll make it a lot easier for me to get back and forth to the fortress, because I probably will need to go back there from time to time. And I'm going to probably time-lapse quite a bit of this. So I want to do something a little bit different here. So let me know afterwards what you think of this. Psalms 91. Whoever lives under the shelter of the Most High will remain in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, you are my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. He is the one who will rescue you from hunters' traps and from deadly plagues. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His truth is your shield and armor. You do not need to fear terror by night, arrows that fly during the day, plagues that roam the dark, epidemics that strike at noon. They will not come near you. Even though 1,000 may fall dead beside you, or 10,000 at your right side, you will only have to look with your eyes to see the punishment of the wicked people. You, O Lord, are my refuge. You have made the Most High your home. No harm will come to you. No sickness will come near your house. He will put his angels in charge of you to protect you in all of your ways. They will carry you in their hands so that you never hit your foot against a rock. You will step on lions and cobras. You will trample young lions and snakes. Because you love me, I will rescue you. I will protect you because you know my name. When you call to me, I will answer you. I will be with you when you are in trouble. I will save you and honor you. I will satisfy you with long life. I will show you how I will save you. And that's about it, guys. I made it back. I've collected a few things. Got a few things. So I've got obviously some netherrack here. I was also able to collect one diamond, several gold and iron from some chests, as well as 15 blaze rods. Also got some horse armor. I did get a couple of sets of horse armor a little earlier, and I picked up a little bit more nether quartz. So that's about it. So actually, now that I think about it, let me grab those blaze rods, and I'll take you over here and show you this other building I built, which is this mushroom over here. Since that's indigenous to the roofed forest, I thought I would use it, but I'm using this for my brewing area. So the main focus of brewing right at the moment, and I planted some netherwort around it, just kind of for looks, but kind of also so I could perpetuate it. These pens over here are intended for capturing zombie villagers in, so that I can try curing them. So hopefully that'll go okay, and then I can also do whatever else. But I think that's going to do it for us today, guys. So have a great day, and be sure to like and subscribe, and also let me know what you think of this video. And if you'd like more like that, I'd love to do that. If you just totally didn't like it, let me know that too. Alright guys, I'm going to call it here. Have a great day.